Hey everyone, and welcome back to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. On this video, we're doing the training mission, Intermediate Support 2, Reverse Jointed ACs. Our objective, complete the program. Details: this VR simulator for intermediate mercenary support is provided by Allmind. Pilot a training craft to learn its behavior and features. Training subjects are reverse joint parts, area attacks, weapon types, energy weapons and overheating, and ricochets. Begin training, yes. Reverse joint parts. Reverse joint leg units excel at jumping and can also leverage their leg strength to improve quick boosts. These leg units are also capable of high jumps that do not consume EN, making it easier to achieve aerial retreats and shift to aerial combat. So they are better at jumping, but there is a little bit of a delay. It's pretty subtle, but you can see it takes like, I don't know, a quarter of a second to take off, and that quarter of a second could get you hit. So just something to consider if you want to go with the reverse joint leg unit. Area attacks. The left shoulder grenade launcher on this AC fires explosive rounds that cause area damage upon impact. When using weapons of this nature, you can exploit area damage to great effect by firing at the ground from an aerial position. So we can use our reverse leg unit to get up high, and then boom! Effective. This weapon does have a long reload, so we'll just take down these with regular fire. Reload my weapons. Weapon types. Weapons fall into one of three categories depending on the type of damage they inflict: kinetic, explosive, and energy. The defensive performance of ACs and other craft varies for each of these damage types, determining their susceptibility or resistance. Fire all of our different types of weapons. You can kind of see what types they are. Energy weapons and overheating. Energy weapons produce heat when fired, and this can ultimately result in overheating. When overheated, the weapon will be temporarily disabled, but functionality will be regained once the weapon has been allowed to cool. Avoid overheating by monitoring your rate of fire. So like my left-hand weapon, that's the one I use for my actual AC. This thing overheats very quickly, does a ton of damage, but it takes like 3 rapid charge shots to overheat it. Maybe 4. Actually, this is managing its heat pretty well at the moment. I feel like mine that I use normally overheats way quicker. Maybe it's a slightly different model. Maybe my AC is affecting the overheating. I don't know. Either way, it wasn't overheating. So that's interesting. Let's see if I can get this thing overheated. Oh, it didn't charge that time. Ah well. Overheating's a thing. We've seen it a lot. Ricochets. Ricocheting will occur when enemies have high defense, significantly reducing the damage they take. To counteract this, try attacking at a closer range or switch to explosive weapons. Alright, so if we attack from back here, you can see the ricochet popping up. But if we get closer, no ricochets. But we're in more danger. Ooh, look at that impact damage. Brutal. I so miss my blades. I absolutely love my blades. Oh, I was too far away, I ricocheted. One more should do the trick. Why is he not firing? There we go. Big boom. Nice. Oh, didn't quite finish it. There we go. Alright, our training is complete, and for completing it, we get a laser handgun, the VP66LH. Let's check that out in assembly. Laser handgun developed by Arquebus. Essentially a miniaturized laser rifle. This energy weapon offers unparalleled ease of use, fires in bursts when charged. So attack power is very high, impact a little low, and I do like my impact, especially when I follow up with my blades. Total rounds down slightly. It's very light, much lighter than mine, 2800, and EN load is quite a bit more, 395. So if it had the same impact, I would be more interested, but raw damage, I've got that with my blade, so I don't really care too much about that. I really like the impact of my Curtis. So I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. Let's go over to the parts shop, see what they have available. So we have a shotgun, the SG-026 Haldeman. Close range shotgun developed by Balaam. Fires in a spread, resulting in excellent impact, albeit with a short range. Regardless, this weapon offers unparalleled potency in close range engagements. Now this one's tempting. That is a lot of impact, a lot of attack power. The weight goes down, the EN load goes down. I might just experiment with this, but I don't know. I feel like the impact from the charged Curtis is very high. Although, you know, I haven't really played with this burst rifle either. The Rensetsu RF. It does have high attack power and high impact. And low EN load. You know what? Let's try out the Rensetsu. We'll give it a go. Let's go ahead and buy this. And that'll be 105,000 currency. That'll drop us to 1,439,296. And then if that doesn't work out for us, maybe we'll try out the Haldeman. But let's see what else we got. We got a laser rifle, the VP66LR. Laser rifle developed by Arquebus, one of the most commonly used laser weapons on the battlefield. This is a flagship product for the corporation, can be charged to amplify its power. This one's also tempting. Attack power is very high. Impact is decent. Total rounds is pretty good, I'd say. Weight is lower, EN load very high. But that is another one to consider, the old laser rifle. Then we have a plasma rifle, the VVC-760PR. Plasma rifle developed by VCPL. Plasma explosions create a damage-inflicting area that remains active for a brief period of time. Charging the weapon causes the plasma fire to scatter, producing multiple explosions. Now look at that. That is really high attack power. Really high impact. Total rounds is low. Weight is not too bad. EN load is high. Yeah, that's another one we could potentially experiment with. I would worry that this one's slow rate of fire, though. 202,000 to pick that up. That's not too bad. All right, let's see. Left arm units. We've got Haldeman again. We got the laser rifle again. The laser handgun that we just got from our training. And the plasma rifle. Let's see. Right back units. We could get a laser cannon, the VP60LCS. Laser cannon developed by Arquebus. This is an enlarged version of the standard laser rifle, re-imaged as a back-mounted weapon. Charge the weapon to amplify its power. So 925 damage, that's high. Impact 500, also very high. Only 32 rounds. Weight through the roof. And EN load through the roof. So if you want to roll with this thing, it's it's gonna take a toll. Then we have the vertical missile launcher, the BML G1/PO3 VTC-08. 8-cell vertical missile launcher developed by Furlong Dynamics. High vertical trajectory allows missiles to deny enemies cover and circumvent such defenses. This is the medium weight AC model and is also capable of multi-lock. So this one's tempting. This one's very tempting. It's more damage. It's more impact. More missiles, too, so significantly more damage, actually, and significantly more impact. Total rounds isn't too bad. Because there's double missiles, we're actually losing a little bit of capacity, but that's not too bad. Weight's high, EN load is high, but not super high on either, I'd say. Like, a little high. So that's definitely a maybe. I need to choose between this and this, basically. So let's look at this plasma missile launcher, the VVC-70 VPM. Vertical plasma missile launcher developed by VCPL. Overhead plasma explosions help to circumvent cover or similar defenses. The vertical trajectory of the missiles further hinders enemy evasion, capable of multi-lock. So yeah, this is just raw attack power. It's not splitting anything, which is weird because it says it can do multi-lock, so I guess just each split would just create another projectile of the same magnitude. But yeah, high impact, high attack power. Total rounds is very high. Weight's about medium. EN load's about medium. So this is like, these are the two I'm deciding between. I'm used to missile launchers though, so let me try the missile launcher first, and then maybe we'll give the plasma missile launcher a go. So yeah, let's start with this. See how this goes. So that'll be 112,000 currency. That drops us to 1,327,296. What else do we have? We have the same units for our left back. Head, there's nothing new. Core, there's nothing new. Arms, nothing new. Legs, there is something new. We have reverse joint legs. The Caswar 42Z. Lightweight reverse joint legs developed by Schneider. These legs sacrifice stability and defensive performance to provide exceptional jumping performance, enabling agile transition to aerial combat, as is Schneider's forte. I just don't really see the need for the jumps. Maybe I'll fall in love with it later, but for right now, I feel like I can get it into the air pretty easily, so I'm not too keen on giving up a bunch of good stats and taking on more weight and EN load just to get the jump, so I'm gonna pass on those. Nothing new in booster, nothing new in FCS, and nothing new on the generator front. While I'm in here, I want to buy this core. I've wanted this core for a while. The only thing I don't like about it is the way it looks. It's not the prettiest core, that's for sure. But I really like the stats, so we're gonna pick it up. It is expensive, 390,000, but I think it's worth it. That'll drop us to 937,296 currency. All right, so let's install everything we picked up. So we've got the right back unit. We're gonna go with this. And then we have, oh, we're gonna try that new gun, the Rensetsu. Let's give that a go. We've got our new core. And was there anything else? I don't think so. I think that was everything we got. That's equipped, that's equipped. Yep, everything looks good to me. Except for the way I look. Once again, I wish it didn't look like that. But oh well. We'll make the sacrifice. Alrighty, so with that, we're all done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.